With Everything Real Estate and Ron Escobar tuning in. Today we have beautiful, wonderful, amazing Heda Parachos, who's a very successful agent in San Diego. We're together at the Zillow conference behind the scenes, and she graciously agreed to talk to us a little bit. The purpose of these videos that I do is to kind of like try to bring value to the agents, right?
Okay.
So they can learn some of the things that we learn. At least for me, making a lot of mistakes. For you, maybe not so, because you're smarter.
Yeah, no. I've made a lot of mistakes.
So, if maybe they can catch an idea or two by listening to this, then I think mission accomplished, right, for us to try to help the industry.
Absolutely.
So, one of the things that I saw that you're very good at is your social media presence.
Okay.
And not too long ago, I think last week at a sales meeting, I was talking to one of my agents, and I said, did you see the posting I put on Facebook? We have an inner circle secret group. And I said, did you see the posting I put on Facebook? And he said, I don't do Facebook. And I was like, wow, that's...
He's missing out.
Correct. So you're wonderful at Facebook, and you have a lot of followers and a lot of viewers. And so what is your view on what a successful social media presence is?
Well, I think when it comes to social media, you have to be authentic, be who you are. It's not about bragging. It's not about pretending to be something. You want your audience, your friends, your families, or whoever it is that you want to capture to actually just get to know you as a person. So I use social media mainly to let people know what it is that I do. Not so much about selling that, not telling them I'm a realtor or I need, I'm looking for business, or if you're looking to buy or sell. It's more about showing the activities
that you're doing
of what I'm doing. So it's about like, hey, this is what I do every day, and I'm gonna share a little piece of myself to you. So in that way, they get to know you as a person. And if you're a realtor, that's really important because you want to be able to have your potential client get to know you, have that connectivity, that likability, and being able to say, hey, that might be the person for me. Using social media is the most inexpensive way, or actually it's not even inexpensive, it's a free way to advertise and market to your sphere of influence. So the best way to use social media is to show activities, such as if you're showing a house to a potential buyer, you don't have to show your client's face. You can just be in front of a house or in the surrounding area and just say, I'm out showing properties in the beautiful neighborhood of wherever that is. So it shows that you're busy, you're active, you're not just,
That's very interesting because on Tuesdays in Beverly Hills area, they do open houses for brokers. He's always shooting videos of like a $20 million home or a $30 million home. And look, I understand we all want to do those type of deals, but very few agents are doing that. My average price per transaction is probably a little bit higher because I do commercial, but in general, I know he's not selling $23 million homes.
correct.
And that's all he's posting out there. So, or I open escrow and I got so many deals going, I'm overwhelmed, or, heading to this and doing that.
I think your post, like I said, it has to be authentic, it has to be real. If your market is not $20 million, don't pretend, If you're showing 300,000, for me, I like to show different range because I'm not gonna be selling Lamborghinis all day long. My bread and butter is the median price point homes.
Correct.
And I want people to be able to connect with me, even if you're a first-time home buyer, or if you're an investor, or if you're a luxury, buyer. So you don't want to alienate any potential client that could be hiring you. So if you're only showing $20 million houses, they might think that $300,000 is a chump change to you, and you could care less about that. I think it's, you know, it's about having a larger pool of potential clients is what your goal is.
So to summarize it, I guess I'm kind of taking it and saying be sincere who you
Correct.
are. Don't show off or pretend to be something you're not. This is not, your social media presence is not about trying to show something that you want to be or are not. Your social
No.
media presence is about being authentic, as you said, being legitimate, and
So I
your
think,
day-to-day activities so people can relate to you
correct.
and they can see you as a person, and when the next person calls, well, they're just a number and somebody I haven't seen. But with you, I already know who you are because you're amazing and I enjoy watching your videos.
Thank you. I think, you know what, look at your social media, and I always tell everybody this, as your own reality TV show. You get to curate it, you get to direct in it, you get to direct it, and you also get to star in it. So, but don't pretend to be something that you're not. If you're showing median price point homes, fine. And you know, those median price points home one day will be a luxury home. So,
Yeah. I mean, we're here to help people, I think, not to,
yeah.
that's
So
what I
keep
think.
posting. It is important. If you're not posting, no one knows you're in business. And the best part is it's free.
So you should like this video and share it with your friends because it's pretty legit, and it is beautiful and wonderful and a great
Thank
song.
you, Ron.
So share and like.